Oh, hi everybody. Wow. So I've never really thought about doing a YouTube channel before, until last night, essentially, and I'm house sitting, so I figured, what the heck? My YouTube page up to now has been mostly dedicated to bizarre family vacation videos and a lot of things dedicated to my dogs. And that's kind of it. My name is Bex. I'm a writer. I used to work in the film industry in Santa Fe and Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I live with my roommate who has 2 teenage daughters. And I have 3 dogs and a cat, so expect a lot of random pictures of my Chihuahuas to pop up magically on the screen. I'm an introverted, not particularly outgoing, shy, borderline hermit, so it was only natural that I decided to make YouTube vlogs. We had an interesting kind of experience this morning, well, yesterday evening on the way home from the grocery store, and I was in the passenger seat, my roommate was driving, and she slams on the brakes, and she goes, Bex, there's a dog in the middle of the road, go get it. I look up, and sure enough, there's this kind of round little Chihuahua-ish looking thing with like a little kind of alligator face marching along right towards our car. So I jump out of the car and do my best to chase it down. He's, trying to get away from me until he's cornered, and, I stick out my hand and he sniffs it, and all of a sudden we're best friends. So I scooped him up, took him back to the car, and we took him home. Of course, because anybody who's rescued an animal on a Sunday knows that there's never anything available for you to help try and track down where this animal belongs. So this is the second time that this has happened to us in the last 6 months. The first time I was going out the front door to head over to my parents' house, and this little black and white mop is sitting in our driveway, and runs right up to me and follows me back into our house. And of course, no tags or anything. And of course, it's a Sunday. So we kind of have developed some sort of stray radar, I guess. These animals kind of just track us down and think, hey, if I swing by on Sunday, I can have a vacation, and then they'll take me down on Monday and get me tested for a microchip, and I can go home. This one today, more specifically, who we nicknamed Buster, because all dogs have to have some kind of nickname of some sort, and he looked like a Buster. So we took Buster down to the Humane Society and had him scanned for microchip, and sure enough, they found one, and I'm gonna actually call and follow up tomorrow. But if all goes well, little Buster should be on his way home in his own bed tonight with his own food, and not surrounded by a bunch of other dogs who really do not have any idea who he is or why he is eating out of their food bowl. The first one that we got is a dog named Lena. She's named after the bed and breakfast owner from the TV show Warehouse 13. After the incident with me and my roommate taking in the little ball of fluff a few months ago, I decided I really wanted a lap dog, having been raised mostly around like really big dogs, but always kind of wanting that little buddy, that you can snuggle with in bed, carry around in a little purse, and, don't make fun of me for that, because I know all you Chihuahua owners do it. All Chihuahuas need to wear sweaters because they get cold in the winter, so don't even tell me you don't dress up your Chihuahua at some point in time. We went down looking for specifically anything that wasn't a Chihuahua, because both me and my roommate were very, very staunchly no Chihuahuas. We ended up coming home with 2 Chihuahuas. The oldest one, and the one that kind of we both fell in love with first was Artie. He's also named after a Warehouse 13 character. He has no teeth. His tongue hangs out of his mouth all of the time, and he is generally the main subject of most of my YouTube videos because he is absolutely adorable. The second one that captured our hearts and we could not leave without is Rook. He's about 6 months old now, and he's actually named after the TV show Castle. So Rook is named after the character named Rook in the Nikki Heat novels, who is based off the character named Castle in the Castle TV show, which is the TV show that I never missed an episode of. Pete was given to us by my aunt and uncle as a very, very small kitten, and we named him Pete. His original name was Vladimir Putin. We decided to go with Pete because we had the Warehouse 13 theme going on. His name since then has expanded to Sir Batman Pete Claude Vladimir Putin McFlufferson III. And then finally, my two birds, I have two budgies, parakeets, named Lady Derpy Chirp and Sir Anakin. Lady Derpy Chirp flew into the house one day and landed on my head. And so we got a cage and we had a parakeet. So yeah, so that's our farm, and that's, I guess what I'm introducing here. I'll probably have a lot of videos talking about shenanigans with our dogs, with our kids. I don't know. This is my public diary. I'm just gonna talk about things. I guess if you want to listen to it, you can. Or watch. If you don't want to watch, you don't have to. It doesn't matter. But this is this kind of a new adventure for me, and I'd be happy if anybody joined me on it. Have a great day. Go ahead and leave a comment below if you wish to if you have any suggestions about things that you want to see or want to do, or if you want to just see more pictures of my dogs set to pop music, I can do that too. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's Lucrative Sequel. Instagram, also Lucrative Sequel. My writing blog, which features articles, reviews, original short stories, that sort of thing, is lucrativesequel.wordpress.com. And of course you can find me here hopefully next week, because that's my intention. And I guess I will see you guys then. Thank you all.